Have you ever felt like nothing is changing? Like you have been hoping, praying, asking, and waiting, but life still looks exactly the same. Many people reach a point where they begin to wonder if the universe even heard them. They start asking themselves, did I ask for too much? Did I do something wrong? Is my manifestation even coming? But what if the answer is much simpler than you think? What if things are already moving, even though your eyes cannot see them yet? The truth is, not everything important happens where you can see it. Think about a seed planted deep in the ground. For days, maybe even weeks, it looks like nothing is happening. The surface remains quiet, but underneath, something powerful is taking place. Roots are growing, life is forming, progress is happening in silence. Life often works the same way. Sometimes the biggest changes begin in places you cannot see. Just because things look still does not mean they truly are. There may already be doors opening, people shifting, and opportunities moving closer to you. The invisible movement may have already started, and the universe could be bringing you exactly what you asked for. Many people believe that if something is meant for them, they should see results immediately. They think that if the universe heard them, life would suddenly change overnight. They expect a sign right away, a message, a new opportunity, a miracle, or something obvious that tells them everything is working. And when that does not happen, doubt slowly enters the mind. They begin to think that nothing is happening at all. This is where many people give up too early. Not because their dreams are impossible, but because they become tired of waiting. They start watching the clock. They keep checking for results every day. They look at their current situation and decide that because nothing looks different, nothing must be changing. But sometimes we focus so much on what we can see that we forget there is a whole world of movement happening beyond our vision. The truth is, we often judge our future based on our present moment. We look around and say, everything still looks the same, but life can change quietly before it changes visibly. Some of the most important things begin in silence, and just because you cannot see proof today does not mean the universe is not already working on tomorrow. Sometimes what feels like nothing is actually the beginning of everything. One of the hardest things for people to accept is that the universe does not always work according to human timing. We want things quickly. We want answers now. We want to ask for something today and wake up tomorrow with everything changed. But life does not always move that way. Sometimes what we call a delay is not a denial at all. Sometimes it is preparation. Think about it for a moment. If you received everything the second you asked for it, would you truly be ready for it? Sometimes we ask for bigger opportunities, deeper love, more money, greater success, or a completely different life. But before those things arrive, there may be lessons to learn, strength to build, or changes that need to happen first. The universe may not simply be delivering your desire. It may also be preparing you to hold it. Many people become frustrated because they think waiting means something has gone wrong. But waiting does not always mean nothing is happening. Sometimes it means things are being arranged at the perfect time. Life often connects pieces together in ways we cannot understand at the moment. Later, people often look back and say, "Now I understand why things happened this way." What felt slow before suddenly makes sense. The timing may not always match your plan, but that does not mean it is working against you. Sometimes life is protecting you, guiding you, and preparing something better than you imagined. There is something important that many people forget when they are waiting for change. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean movement is not happening. Life is always shifting. People are making decisions. New paths are opening. Conversations are happening. Opportunities are forming. And sometimes all of these things are quietly connecting in ways you cannot yet understand. Think about how many events had to happen in your life just for you to reach where you are today. The people you met, the places you visited, the moments you almost missed, and even the situations that felt like mistakes at the time. Looking back, many things probably made sense later, but while you were living through them, you could not see the full picture. The same may be happening right now. While you are focused on today's situation, something bigger may already be unfolding behind the scenes. The opportunity you asked for may be moving closer. The right person may be entering your path. A new idea may be preparing to reach you at the perfect moment. Life has a way of arranging things quietly before they appear loudly. Sometimes people think the universe only works through huge miracles, but often it works through small changes, tiny shifts, and invisible steps. What looks ordinary today could become the reason everything changes tomorrow. That is why silence should never be confused with emptiness. A lot can happen before you ever see the first sign. Many people do not realize that their energy continues speaking, even during quiet moments. Even when you are not saying words out loud, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs still send a message. The way you see yourself, the way you think about life, and the emotions you carry each day all create a kind of inner signal. And over time, that signal becomes powerful. Think about this for a moment. If someone spends every day saying, "Nothing good ever happens for me," or "Things never work out," they slowly begin to expect disappointment. They may not notice it, but they start carrying that feeling everywhere they go. Their mind begins looking for proof that supports those beliefs. On the other hand, when someone starts believing that good things are possible, even in small ways, their energy begins to change. This does not mean you have to feel positive every second of the day. You do not have to pretend that life is perfect. Everyone has difficult moments. Everyone feels fear, sadness, and doubt sometimes. But what matters is the message you return to again and again. The thoughts you repeat become stronger over time. Your energy is always speaking. Your heart is always sending signals. And if you have been asking for something beautiful, maybe this is the moment to begin believing that life is listening. Because what you focus on today may slowly become the reality you experience tomorrow. There is a mistake many people make after they ask for something from life. They plant the seed, but then they keep digging it up every day to see if it is growing. They ask, they hope, and then a few hours later they worry. The next day they become anxious. Then they start checking for signs, looking for proof, and wondering why nothing has happened yet. Without realizing it, they move from trust into fear. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You would not dig it up every morning to check if roots are growing. You would understand that growth takes time. You would give it water, sunlight, and patience. You would trust that something is happening beneath the surface, even when you cannot see it. But when it comes to our dreams and desires, many of us forget this lesson. Constant doubt can create stress in the mind. It can make us feel tired and emotionally drained. We start focusing more on what is missing instead of what is possible. Instead of living with peace, we begin living with pressure. But maybe not everything needs to be forced. Maybe not everything needs to be controlled. Sometimes after asking for what you want, the most powerful thing you can do is trust, breathe, and let life continue moving. You do not have to chase every answer. You do not have to fear every delay. Some things grow best when you stop pulling on them and simply allow them to unfold. Sometimes people are waiting for one huge sign, one big miracle, or one life-changing moment. They think everything has to happen in a dramatic way. But often, life speaks softly before it speaks loudly. The signs that something is coming closer are not always obvious. Sometimes they are small, quiet changes that are easy to ignore. Maybe you suddenly feel a little more peaceful for no clear reason. Maybe a new idea enters your mind that excites you. Maybe you meet someone unexpectedly, hear words you needed at the perfect moment, or begin feeling hope after a long time. These moments can seem ordinary, but sometimes they are not ordinary at all. Sometimes they are small reminders that movement has already started. Many people miss these signs because they are only looking for the final result. They become so focused on reaching the destination that they forget to notice what is changing along the way. But life often gives small signals before big changes arrive. Tiny shifts can become powerful turning points. Pay attention to the little things. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to moments that seem random but stay in your heart. Sometimes what looks small today becomes the very thing that changes your whole direction tomorrow. The universe does not always shout. Sometimes it whispers first, and those whispers may be telling you that what you asked for is coming closer than you think. Trust is one of the hardest things to hold when life feels uncertain. It is easy to trust when everything is going well. It is easy to believe when results are already visible. But real trust begins during the quiet moments, during the waiting, during the times when you have no proof in front of you. That is where many people struggle. They feel they must control every detail because they are afraid that if they let go, everything will fall apart. But constantly trying to control every outcome can become exhausting. It creates pressure in the mind and stress in the heart. You start feeling like you have to force things to happen. You begin chasing answers and searching for certainty in every moment. And sometimes that pressure becomes heavier than the situation itself. There is a different kind of strength that many people overlook. It is the strength of letting go, not giving up, but releasing fear. Not stopping your dreams, but stopping the constant struggle. Trust creates space. It allows your mind to rest and your heart to breathe again. It reminds you that you do not have to carry the weight of every answer on your shoulders. Sometimes the moment you stop forcing life is the moment life begins flowing again. Because when fear becomes smaller, peace becomes bigger. And when peace enters your life, you become more open to receiving the good things already finding their way toward you. While waiting for something to arrive, many people put their lives on hold. They tell themselves, I will be happy when it happens. I will feel confident when I receive it. I will become my best self after everything changes. But what if preparation begins before the arrival? What if this waiting season is not empty time at all? What if it is giving you a chance to become ready for what you asked for? Think about the things you have been hoping for. If greater success came into your life today, would you be ready to handle it? If new love arrived, would your heart be open enough to receive it? If opportunities suddenly appeared, would you believe you truly deserve them? These are important questions because receiving something is one thing, but being ready to hold it is something different. Sometimes life uses waiting as a time for growth, a time to become stronger, wiser, calmer, and more confident. A time to let go of old fears and old beliefs that no longer serve you. Instead of only asking, when will it come? Maybe ask a different question. Ask, who am I becoming while I wait? Because perhaps your desire is not the only thing moving closer. Perhaps you are moving closer too. Step by step, thought by thought, you may already be becoming the person ready to receive exactly what you asked for. As we come to the end of this message, remember this one simple truth. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean nothing is happening. Life is always shifting. Doors can be opening that you cannot yet see. People, opportunities, and moments may already be moving into place. What feels like waiting may actually be preparation. What feels like silence may actually be progress. You asked, you believed, you hoped, and maybe right now, at this very moment, the universe is already responding in ways beyond your understanding. Do not let temporary doubt make you forget what is possible. Stay patient, stay open, stay grateful. Trust that life has not forgotten you. Trust that your journey is still unfolding. And most importantly, trust that what is meant for you can find its way to you. If this message connected with your heart today, take a moment and share in the comments. I trust the universe. Say it with belief. Say it like it is already true. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more uplifting messages and powerful reminders. Your next breakthrough may be closer than you think. Until next time, take care and keep believing.